Hello YouTube viewers, hello eBay sellers. I was reviewing the day's search results when I ran across this one seller. We're going to have to watch what happens with this seller because it's very particular that this seller here, the electrolyte, let's go look at his profile and I'll continue to explain. We're going to see how many items that this seller has to sell because I was interested. They had that item we just looked at for sale. And they want to start the bid at a penny and shipping was 99 cents, and I was trying to figure out how do they think they're going to do that. Do they think that they're going to make it back on a bid competition? So I was wondering how many other types of sales they're running like that. You can see that they typically are opening their auctions at a penny. The first one happens to have free shipping. They're going to lose on that one. I just about guarantee that. They're trying to play people into a bidding war on this, obviously. Again, a penny, this time 99 cents. Here a penny and $5 shipping. So they're going to make some of their money back in this one here. And this one here, if they sell. This one here they want $8 shipping for. And then typical auction style sales the last two. So I was wondering, is this a successful strategy? Let's go to the completed listings and check it out. Wow, there are no completed listings. How do you have 7 items up for auction and no completed listings? Auctions always show up in the completed listings. I think by term an auction does finalize and completes, so that makes a completed listing. It should show up in the completed listing. So as I review this seller, he's been around since 2000. Yeah, since 2000 here, and they got a 104. So they've been involved a long time with very minimal sales, which might indicate that they actually are an intermittent seller and not really a determined seller. So it could be that I just now happen to pick up on this seller who doesn't have much experience with selling on eBay, even though they've been around since 2000, that they do not understand how to make a profit on eBay. While we're on this page, look at the ratings on this seller. Shipping time really is behind normal, and handling charges are behind normal too. You can see he's only offering 99 cents on some of those and trying to make it up in others. $5 and $8 shipping seems exorbitant for those items. What we're going to do is we're going to take note on how much time's left on these auctions, and you can see it's just about 8 days and a couple hours left on each of those. So in 9 days I'm going to go back and finish this video, and we'll see if these actually fall into the completed listings, because if not, there's something going on there we have to know about. We'll get back to you in a moment here. Cut at the break. Okay, the 9 days have elapsed since we looked at electrolyte last. You can see since then he has gained 1 more on his rating. Also, you can see there's nothing currently available for sale. What we were interested in was what his completed listings for those items he had earlier looked like. And overall, he did alright on those 1 penny to start auctions. This first one here, total combined, is around $6.50. Understand that any of these products that are going to be the armband are going to be about 3 ounce shipping weight, and that's going to be about $1.75 shipping. So they made approximately $4.75 before you deduct what they had to pay for that product, which probably wasn't bad. They probably spent about $1 for that product, so they made $3.75 off it. The rest of his items, how they went off, I don't know. This art bin supply box and paints, pens, and pencils, I think he must have made money on that. It looks like a Chinese item. $7.50 for that. There's going to be shipping involved in that. That's going to be more than $2. So this other item here, he had go off at a penny, and he asked $8 shipping on it. This Epson stylus paper support and paper rolls holder, probably not much of a demand on that, so it didn't sell. Next item would be this Belkin Tune Talk voice recorder for iPod. It had a little bit of a bidding frenzy on it. I could see by the 13 bids. Ended at $10. Not sure how the profit would have turned out on that for him. This one down here, this Apple iPod Nano 5th generation silver, 8 gigabytes, went off for $78, which is probably a pretty true eBay market value for that item. So again, I don't know how the electrolyte would have fared on a profit for that item, but I did learn for sure that electrolyte is an intermediate seller. He doesn't sell consistently. He's not like a big competition. Going back to review electrolyte, what I would also see by products he's selling is probably that he released some of his personal stash. You can see that this iPod probably went in that armband, and he used this voice recorder along with the assembly. And so it looks like this seller might be needing some money. And these are products, his personal items that he's released. Just about guarantee if we click through on all this, they're used products. Yes, said used right there. So that's the case with electrolyte. If we got anything out of this video, it would be how to investigate your competition. I know this ain't one of my competition, but going through the process and finding out what is a successful strategy for selling, it's all the same. So brings me to a point, is the difference between opening your auctions at a 1 cent and a 99-cent opening bid. How does that affect the fees that eBay charges you? And that will be the topic of a video coming up shortly. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.